Hey guys, I was out here the other day messing around, melting aluminum. This is some things that I had chopped up and thrown into the crucible and melted. And I tried to make ingots in this, but as you see, they were too thin. So now, plus what didn't make it in it ran out on the ground. So I got all these pieces here. And I was thinking, instead of trying to use this, if I had a muffin pan or something like that, it might work. But the muffin pans, they tend to warp up, and then you don't get an even melt. I mean, an even form, because they don't last that long. So I had this angle iron right here, still hot. I cut this piece off, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this flat bar, which I already cut in half, and I'm going to weld them together like this and use that as an ingot mold. You just fill it with aluminum. It's hard to dump it out. And from what I measured on a piece this long, I can get 6 of these on there. I don't know if I'm going to do 6 because it's a pain to cut this stuff, because you can see it's thick. So let me cut up some of this metal and we'll weld it together. Okay, I decided to change gears a little bit, and I cut the extra off of my other part, and I cut 2 pieces as straight as I could get them. And instead of welding it on the inside to seal the joint, I just made sure the joint was good and tight. And it's sloppy still on the back, but that's the welder's fault. Probably a little bit to do with me too. But we're going to melt some aluminum. I broke out the old furnace here. I'm going to melt up what I got and get it. Alright, I got the furnace fired up. I'm using that crucible I made the other day that I was telling you about. What did I say, 8 inches tall? Yeah, it's too tall for this furnace. That's why I have these bricks around it. But it leaves the hole in the top open, so I can just drop the aluminum in there. I'm just going to let it warm up, start to melt. Yeah, some leaves and stuff fell down in there from the other day. I poured a Canadian soldier. But anyway, let's let that warm up, and then I'll start dropping some aluminum in there. Just to preview the soldier I told you about, this is the original. It's just like a souvenir from Canada, and this is the one I made. that. There. Turn that jewel off. Let's move this brick. Got the grass on fire. In case y'all didn't know it, it's fall. Temperature's changing, y'all. I need to get me some tongs for this kind of thing. It's dangerous. Alright, there we go. Alright. Put that back in there for right now. Let me grab that other mold. Yeah, this is hot enough to get close enough to it to burn. Alright, looks like we got 4 out of that. Looks like I could probably manage about 5 out of that crucible. If I was serious about this, I would weigh each one and stamp them on the back like Big Stacks does, but I ain't doing that. It's just for fun. That's a leftover. There was alright, let's dump this out and see what we got. Uh-oh, it's stuck. There's one. Broken in half too. So yeah, that's what I thought would happen. The welds were holding in the ends of the ingot. So if I want to use that tray again, I got to grind those welds down. Otherwise it's just going to hold the ingots in every time I pour them. But that one's good. It's clean on the inside. Probably need to wire wheel it really well so that it doesn't stick to the surface so much. Yeah, it was pretty rusty inside there and I didn't like that. I didn't clean it. So I was doing some thinking and I came out here to look at these ingots. And if you look at that ingot, the bottom slopes out. And I think that's because maybe the cuts aren't straight, and I got to thinking about it. It would be smart anyway if the sides sloped in like that, and it would give these room to fall out. I think that's probably 90% of my problem. I should have thought about that before I made the parts. I got some bed frame though. I think I might try a piece of bed frame. It's thinner. I've got enough wire left to weld up another one. I don't plan on doing anything with it right now, but you can see right there, plain as day, that that angles out at the bottom and it shouldn't. That means it's getting stuck so it doesn't come out. Let's see on this one here, it came out. It's pretty straight there, but that end angles out. The other ones just suck because there's too much weld inside the box, but you can see the other side of that looks pretty good. But you can see what I'm saying? It's not going to fit in there. Anyway, you guys make one of these, make the sides angle in from top to bottom like that, and they'll fall out much easier for you.